Coming up later this month, as we celebrate 7 years of this channel, Wednesday, September 17th, we'll have a special edition of Ladies' Night, with 2 complete tournaments held that night, for the new RWL Women's Northern and Women's Southern Junior Championships, plus several exciting non-tournament matchups. Hey, you'll want to be with us for this one. Wednesday, September 17th, Ladies' Night Special Tournament Edition. Be there or be square, y'all.
Alright fans, welcome back to the season premiere of RWL Ray.
Okay, really quick, before the next match gets going, GB is in the building, celebrating his birthday with the Stronghold and some guests. And I got Gianni Bianco on the line right now. Hey Gianni, honey, we just wanted to wish you a happy from the booth, since we won't get there till the end of the show. Happy birthday, Mr. Broadcaster.
All Christy thinks. That goes for all of you. Security's real tight since the sectarians are threatening me again. But I've got the best bodyguard in the world, Warlord Santos. Wally and Tex are hanging out too. And we can't wait till you, Donnie, and Myron get here, so we can cut the cake and all.
We're certainly looking forward to that, GB. Happy birthday. Yeah, happy birthday, Johnny. Nice young fellow, Johnny. Up next, tag team competition with Harley Race and Jerry the King Lawler, the 2 Kings, returning after weeks away, set to face Splendid Bobby C and Sensational Fabiola's Team Splendid. I got a good feeling about this one. I think I put together a real gem.
The next tag team match is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first at a combined weight of 530 pounds, Jerry Lawler and Harley Race, the 2 Kings.
The 2 Kings going off grid, as it were, at the beginning of the Sweet Revenge Tour after losing the Legends Tag titles to Sergeant Slaughter and the Patriot. But at the end of the tour, Jerry Lawler and Harley Race return tonight to face Team Splendid.
Their opponents at a splendid combined weight of 484 pounds. From Beverly Hills, California, Splendid Bobby C and Sensational Fabulous Team Splendid.
So where's that good feeling about this match come from? What is it about the matchups got you feeling so confident? I mean, give us a little more.
I suppose I could do that. It's Bobby and Fabiola's. They got a lot of heart. They're not perhaps the greatest wrestlers in the world, and no manager's ever gone near them to offer them a deal, but I think they're going to be very good in the future. Well, Myron, I don't imagine you'd pair them up with Lawler and Race, 2 former tag team champions, unless you felt that Team Splendid actually had a chance to win. And they do. They absolutely do. This is my point. People are selling Bobby C and Sensational Fabiola short. I think they're going to win this match.
I'd listen to him, Don. His instincts have been really good since before Labor Day Slamathon. If he believes in Team Splendid, then I do too.
With instincts like that, Myron, you should go clean up in Atlantic City. It's going to be Harley Race and Sensational Fabiolas starting things off in this tag team matchup. As referee Charles Lucero sounds the bell, here we go. They lock it up, collar and elbow. Harley Race with a shoulder tackle on Fabiolas. Fabiolas rounded up a hard right hand from King Harley Race. And right away into a blatant choke. Don't expect a lot of politeness from these two. They're particularly salty after having lost the Legends Tag Team titles to Sergeant Slaughter and the Patriot. Harley Race gathers up Sensational Fabiolas. Another series of shots up over the shoulder. And a power slam. Harley Race measures the knee again, drives it in on Sensational Fabiolas. He certainly appears to be having his problems as Harley Race turns his attention to the Splendid Bobby C and hangs him up off the top rope, and down he goes. Harley Race returning to the legal man in the ring. Sensational Fabiola slams him into the barricade, gets a firm hold on him, and a neck breaker. Sensational Fabulous in some serious trouble here in the early goings of this matchup. Harley Race puts on the brakes before the ring steps. Sensational Fabulous finally battling back here with a shot to the back of Harley Race. A knee, a kick, an elbow, another kick, and another kick to the head. And down went King Harley Race. Sensational Fabulous finally retaliating. Drives an elbow into Harley Race. Makes his way back inside the ring. Harley Race still being counted by the referee. Fabulous going after Jerry the King Lawler too. Feet to the Bodra and a series of 10 punches across the chest for Jerry the King Lawler as the count continues for Harley Race. And out goes Jerry Lawler as Harley Race returns to the ring. Fabulous with a kick to the midsection and a running kick that takes Harley Race down. And Harley Race in trouble here as the tables are turned and there's no Jerry Lawler to back him up. Harley Race catching a series of wrist clutch kicks from Sensational Fabulous. I believe Jerry Lawler just made his way back to his tag corner. And here we go, double knees across the back of King Harley Race. Fabulous going for a cover, one, but only just a one. Harley Race powering out easily. Fabulous with a series of mounted punches and a stomp to the midsection. Harley counters with a kick, gets back up on his feet, gets a hold of Fabulous by the throat. And again, playing out scenes from Othello here. Here's a kick to the head from Sensational Fabulous. Harley Race counters with a series of hard right hands to Sensational Fabulous. Harley Race rallying the crowd here in Liverpool, and he's certainly got some fans, both he and Jerry the King Lawler. Here's a hot tag, the Splendid Bobby C, who catches a drop kick from Harley Race. And he's got both members of Team Splendid reeling. King Harley Race catches a knee from Bobby C. There's a stomp. And Sensational Bobby C trying to pick up where Sensational Fabulous left off as far as the momentum is concerned. Harley Race counters with a series of driving elbows to Splendid Bobby C. Bobby whipped to the opposing team's corner. But Bobby counters. Locks it back up with Harley Race. Has him up over the shoulders, but Harley Race quick with the counter gets a hold of Splendid Bobby C. The arm over the shoulder. A firm grip on the trunks, and Harley Race nails Bobby C with a beautiful vertical suplex. Going for a cover here. He's spent. Look at this. Already, Harley Race expending quite a great deal of energy, maintaining control of both members of Team Splendid. Bobby C drives in a couple of knees, goes after Lawler again, and for a second time. Jerry the King Lawler catching those 10 count punches across the chest, and he is going to leave a nasty mark on Jerry the King Lawler. Harley Race goes behind, has Bobby C up, atomic drop right in the keister. Harley Race locks him up, belly to belly suplex. And again, Harley Race on his own, but apparently firmly in control of things, as Splendid Bobby C desperately makes his way to the corner. Here comes Sensational Fabulous, who catches another dropkick. Harley Race absolutely dominant here. Here's a cover, not even a one. As Sensational Fabulous powers out of the pin. Harley Race with a driving knee into the head of Sensational Fabulous. Gets a grip on the shoulder, slams him face first, right the nose, right into the canvas, and there's a knee right into the same spot. Harley Race, extremely aggressive in this matchup. Fabulous taking an absolute beating at the hands of King Harley Race, who exits stage left and turns it over to Jerry the King Lawler. The King moves in for the first time here. Hard right hand to Fabulous, quickly going for the pin. One, two, no, just a one. Sensational Fabulous powers out, turns it back over to Harley Race. And Fabulous, oh well, there goes the referee. Charles Lucera caught by a Harley Race rising knee. And now it's going to be total chaos as Harley Race turns his attention to Splendid Bobby C. Nails him with a clubbing right. Fabulous with Harley Race over the shoulders. There's a driving knee to Harley Race. No referee for a count. Fabulous driving the knee into the leg of Harley Race. And here's a cover as the referee resumes consciousness. 1, 2, no. Again, just a 1. Harley Race powering out again. And whoa, failed moonsault from Sensational Fabulous. Again, Harley Race slamming the nose right into the mat. Tries to go for the knee again, but doesn't get it. Sensational Fabulous opens up with that combination again. There's another kick to take Harley Race down to the mat as Harley Race is laid out. Here comes Splendid Bobby C. Harley Race nails him with a clothesline. Down he goes, drives a knee into the face of Splendid Bobby C. And a grind of the boots across the face of Bobby C. as Harley Race steps out, turns it over to Jerry the King Lawler. The King catches a running kick. From behind goes Lawler, gets a hold of Splendid Bobby C, smashes him into the turnbuckle. The King with a hard right, steps out and turns it over to Harley Race again. The two Kings against former tag team champions. A rising knee from Bobby C takes Harley Race down, and Harley Race quickly decides he's had enough, turns it back over to Lawler. And look at this. Team Splendid certainly keeping up and being able to hang with the two Kings. Splendid Bobby C moves in on Lawler. Locks him up. An axe kick that takes Lawler down to the mat. The King finding himself in a bit of trouble here. Both knees driven into the mat. And Splendid Bobby C gonna go for it again. Could be accused of spamming the move, but when you're in there against those opponents, by any means necessary is the way to go. Here comes Sensational Fabulous. Running kick takes Lawler down to the mat. Sensational Fabulous driving the knee into the leg of Jerry the King Lawler. And much to my surprise, Team Splendid doing surprisingly well against the two Kings. Jerry the King Lawler with a couple of hard lefts to Sensational Fabulous. There's a kick to the leg from Lawler. Fabulous shoves him back. Quickly back up on his feet. Gets a hold of the King. Whips him to the Team Splendid corner. And what do we got here? Off the middle rope. Beautiful flying kick. Down went the King. Here's a cover. 1 of Harley Race right there to disrupt the pin. Splendid Bobby C tagged in. Lawler back up on his feet. There's another running kick from Splendid Bobby C taking Lawler down. Harley Race desperate to get in there. Lawler shoves Bobby C back. Rounds him up. Hard whip to the two Kings corner. Splendid Bobby C counters, finds his way quickly out of that corner. Makes his way up, misses with his move. Lawler misses with his move as well. Lawler whipped to the Team Splendid corner again as Bobby C starts going in with those knees into the midsection of the King. There's a series of kicks, and now Bobby C driving all his weight into the chest of Jerry the King Lawler. Oh, wow. And a little bit of showing off here from Splendid Bobby C as he goes for a cover. 1. Again, only just a 1. Jerry the King Lawler still in the game here. But Bobby C and Sensational Fabulous looking pretty sharp here as Harley Race is brought in on the tag. Well, there goes the referee again at the hands of Harley Race. He should be disqualified for that, but Harley hung up on the top rope by Splendid Bobby C. The King resuming his tag corner, and the referee still non-compass menace. A driving knee from Splendid Bobby C to Harley Race. The referee back to the land of the living here. And there's a clothesline to Harley Race, who is now busted open at the hands of Splendid Bobby C. Who would have believed it, but Team Splendid being able to definitely keep up with Harley Race, and Jerry the King Lawler running forearms from Bobby, locks up Harley Race. Whip to the ropes, misses with the spear though. Harley Race quickly puts on the brakes, but Bobby C right there again. Whips him to the Team Splendid corner. Here comes Sensational Fabulous on the tag. Double team punch. There's a kick. There's a shot. There's a shot across the chest. Sensational Fabulous with a wrist clutch kick to the face of Harley Race, who is reeling. He is all mussed up. Out to the floor went Harley Race. And here comes Fabulous over the top rope and turns himself into a human missile. And successfully targeting Harley Race, and now a series of shots to the head of the already battered and bleeding Harley Race. Sensational Fabulous coming out really aggressive here. And this match more than halfway over. But still no sign of a pin or a submission from either side. Harley Race pitched towards the barricades. Splendid Bobby C there to pick up the pieces as Fabulous goes after Jerry the King Lawler. Harley Race rolls back inside the ring. Fabulous again turning his attention to Jerry the King Lawler. And after a set of those punches, 3 of them in a row for Jerry the King Lawler, he's not going to want to see Sensational Fabulous for quite some time. Fabulous goes behind on Harley Race. Whoa! What a forearm. Here's a cover and a hook of the leg. 1, 2, 3, and with no Jerry Lawler to come to the rescue, Team Splendid picks up the win.
The time was 12 minutes and 46 seconds. Your winners, Team Splendid.
Yes, you too. Yes, I am smiling like the cat that ate the canary, because I was right. I told you I was right, and look. Team Splendid picking up a win over Jerry the King Lawler and Harley Race. You wouldn't think it was possible, but I'm telling you, Team Splendid's going to go places someday.
Well, they certainly have picked up what you could characterize as an upset win here. Bobby C and Fabulous with a win over the King and Harley Race, and we'll be back with more RWL Rage right after the break.